Alright, what's up, my gearheads? So, the other day, we were in the middle of filming these two epic cases I found. These jammers, they like to be called. And I didn't even realize we had sat there for a fucking hour checking out Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. And that's pretty much, I've got a limit on my phone where it hits an hour and it cuts off. So it cut off in the middle of the video. I didn't even realize we had sat there that long. And thank you for watching if you did, right? That's kind of just a sign that you're into a hobby or you're passionate about something, right? If you can sit and talk about it forever. Because I can't sit and talk to anybody for more than an hour about fucking anything. I'm falling asleep. But you got Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars, or you got a cool car at home, yeah, we're going to sit and talk all day. We'll talk cars all day, yeah. Okay, so to pick right back up where we left off, we were checking out the two color variants of the Corvette Stingray. And yeah, I remember there was another color, and I tried to check to see if I have another premium of that one. I'm not. But yeah, here, I was getting ready. There was the silver one, and I was getting ready to show the yellow one. Here, just a tad there. There you go. Yeah, boy, look at that yellow one. We're just going to pick right up where we left off, you guys. Okay? Yeah, oh, that yellow, man. Boy, there's something about that yellow one. Oh, that really sticks out, doesn't it? That's sharp, isn't it? There, the silver one. Cool. All right. And here we've got, we got a Corvette C5. Or is this a C6? I think this is a C5. Yeah, the 1997. That would have been the first year of the C5 Corvette right there. In race red, baby. Yeah. Boy, that's a good-looking hot rod right there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, back in the right, going to take yourself back to 1997, and that thing come rolling down the street. Yeah. Good-looking car right there. Yeah, here we go. Another Mazda RX-7. This one a premium. Nice and bright dinger yellow. Woo-wee! Look at that. J-Spec, right side drive. That thing is rad. Look at those wheels. Dang, the chrome wheels really good. Right? I wish it had like a big fat pipe sticking out right there. Yeah, the rotary engine was originally designed as an airplane engine, but would stall out at high altitude. So somebody got the bright idea to put it in a car. Then someone else got the really bright idea to slap a turbo on it. And, well, the rest is history. Oh, sweet. Dude, another anniversary Lamborghini Diablo, 1991. Yeah, look at that in silver. Look at that. Now look at the interior. It's way better. Remember the other one I showed? The interior had all that overspray? That is way better. Look at the two-tone. Dude, look at that. Ah! And yeah, the silver, there's that beautiful V12. Nice. Golly, right? Look at that. Dude, you guys, these are insane. I mean, still, these two jammers for $40. Like, I'm still excited about this. Oh, here we go. Nice. Bright red Chevrolet Camaro Z28. What year are you? 1993. Dang, now that's what my buddy's Camaro looked like. Except his was like a burgundy metallic red. And the Z28, this is a little more prevalent on the actual car. Yeah. But you could put the SS hood or the Ram Air hood. But I like the Z28, man. It was a slick car. 1993 with that LT1 350 and a 6-speed. It was a bad mamma jamma. Oh, yeah. Oh, another Corvette Grand Sport in this beautiful, like, bluish gray metallic. Golly, look at that, you guys. Oh, man, look at the metal. Look at the light just beam off of that. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Oh, my God, what a beautiful car. Oh, look at those wheels. Yeah. Golly, that thing is sweet. Golly, that might be one of the nicest ones. Cool. And then next, we have a 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge. You saw that yellow one with the flames. Here's this one. I've never seen this color before. This is beautiful. I think it's like a British racing green. The gold, yellowish gold stripes. Dang, dude. Look, you can see the light on my ceiling on the roof. Yeah, that is sweet. The original one I had was white with these same type of stripes, and they were yellow and blue. But yeah, I've never seen this metallic green before. Golly, look at that. This is the Judge. Yes, sir. 400 cubic inch. His and her shifters. Yeah, let's go. Or the ratchet shift. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is insane. What year are you? This is it's a Chevy Corvette. The casting year is 82. I want to say it's like a 61 or 62 Corvette. What do you guys think? Maybe it's, oh no, that might be older with the dual headlights. Oh, I don't know. Oh, here it is. Hey, 62. Damn, I'm good. I didn't even see that. Golly, look at that black. Look at that big old supercharged. Golly, dude. The stripes. Yeah, that's like a variant of that purple one we found the other day. Yeah, so there's color variants. I need to go through the other case and put what I call sisters together. Yeah, the same car, just different colors. Yeah. Golly. And dude, the turbo coupe in red. Yeah. Too hot for you, baby. Ooh, let me clean this one up. Oh boy. That Ford Thunderbird, that 2.3. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh golly. Man, what a beautiful car. What a fun car to have. Right, that little turbo 4-cylinder 2.3. Yeah, man. Man, that is just gorgeous. You can even see the Thunderbird emblem. Golly, is that a good looking car or what? Right? Look at that, the tooling. They even tried to get the fuel filler right there. A lot of old Fords had the fuel neck on the passenger side for some reason. I always thought that was the dumbest fucking design. Why would you have it on the passenger side? I didn't understand it. Fuel door should always be on the driver's side, but there are a lot of Fords that have it on the passenger side. All right, dude. Ford Mustang Cobra, 1995. The SN95 in white. Oh my gosh, look at the Mustang Cobra! Oh, in white. Oh my golly. This reminds me of the Camaro SS that I almost won one time. I've told this story one time before, but I entered a contest at Jim Chineri Chevrolet to win an anniversary edition. It was a 1997 Chevrolet Camaro SS LS1 6-speed pearl white. It was like a gray leather interior. It had every option. It was convertible. It was gorgeous. I entered the contest and won. And I mean, I got the phone call. They were congratulating me. I was ecstatic. Yeah. Except for the fact that I wasn't 21 at the time. You talk about crushing a young boy's dreams of having one of the most badass cars he's ever seen. And I mean, that's when I was a teenager and I was a diehard Chevy guy. And could you imagine my senior year of high school if I would have rolled up in a white SS convertible 30th anniversary? Golly, I mean, you had to be 21 to win it, and I didn't know that at the time when I entered the thing. It still irks me to this day that I did not win that car. It was gorgeous. Anyhow, we can move on. Here's a nice little stock Corvette. I want to say, is this a 62 as well? No, I think this is a 61. Yeah, 61 on the license plate. See how it's just a little more refinement? Man, now that's cool. That's for your Corvette purist right there. Boy, that's a good looking car, isn't it? Boy, you would have pulled up in 1961 in that. Boy, you would. The girls would have been all over you, baby. They would have all be wanting to go for a ride in the Corvette. Yes, sir. Probably a little 283 fuel injected V8, a little 4-speed. Yeah. Option it with the 4-speed. More than likely had a 3-speed, but we had option it with the 4-speed 1%. Yes. And then to add to my collection of PT Cruisers. Ooh, hold on a second. We got a little chunk of something here on here. Let me clean this off. In case you're wondering, like I showed in my other videos, I'm just cleaning them off with the microfiber rag, getting them shined up for their close-up. It's a Plymouth Prowler 1995 concept car. Golly, look at that. The Plymouth Prowler in silver, right? Dodge fucked up by not putting a V8 in this car. There was no V8 option, and nobody wanted it. Yep. And if they would have revamped it and put a V8 in it, it would have really come to fruition. But it's such a cool car, even with the 6-cylinder. And this is part of that retro reboot from the late 90s, early 2000s, because the Prowler was a production car for several years. I know a guy who's got one, but purple color that they came in. It's beautiful. It's sweet. It's a fun car to ride in. It's quick. Even though for just a 6er, it moves. Yeah, it's quick. Okay, you go right there. What do we have here? Oh, baby. Oh, redhead, red hot Ferrari Testarossa in black. In jet black. Oh, my Lanta. Look at that. Holy crap. Look at the light reflect off of that. A Ferrari. Now, that's the Ferrari you want right there. The Testarossa is really a cool car. And a V12 cram back there. Got a gated 5-speed too. And when you sit in a Testarossa, the gauge cluster is weird in these cars. It's all kind of centered and down low. And then the gated shifter has like a little recess that sits really down low. So you're like sitting in a cockpit. And it's a very race car feeling sitting inside one of these cars. So if you ever get the chance to, yeah, I got to sit in a Testarossa not too long ago. It was fucking cool. A real Testarossa. Not no kit car bullshit. A real Testarossa. Yeah, oh man, here we go. The Dodge Viper. Was this the RT10 from 1994? Golly, look at that. Oh no, there's a little imperfection in this one right in the middle of the hood. But I don't think that's going to devalue anything from this collection at all. But that's still a Dodge Viper. Yeah, you see it right there in the center of the hood above the Viper. And there's a little mark. Right? Yeah, I don't know what happened right there. A little nick, maybe something hit it. But it's still a Viper. It's still a 9.5 out of 10. That's an original RT10. No ABS, no traction control, no stability management. Right? 450 horsepower V10. I think that's about what these were rated at. 400. I know they were well for. It was either 410 or 450. I can't remember. Something crazy like that. Nearly 400 whatever pound-feet of torque. They were awesome cars. The Viper. Okay, here we've got a Chevrolet Corvette. Is this a Stingray? It is a C3. Can't make out the year. The casting year is 79, so it might be. So okay, so no, the casting year. No, that's a Corvette. It's a 79 C3, but it doesn't say the actual casting year of the car. Yeah. Oh golly, is that beautiful? Look at that bright yellow. T says T-top. Now this, oh yeah, look at that one. Got a nasty little gash right in the bumper there. Sorry if my camera not focusing. Yeah, bummer. Ah, darn. That drops that to about an 8.5. Yeah, the tooling could be a little better on this one. Well, you know what? This one probably fell off the shelf and landed on the Viper. But it's still a beautiful car. It doesn't take away from it. Yeah, the side pipes. Yeah, that's still cool. What else do we got here? Oh, yeah. And now the Mitsubishi 3000 GT Spider. You saw the yellow one. Now look at this one in the green. Dang, look at that green. That is awesome. What a beautiful color, green. It says Spider on the license plate. Yes, sir. Nice. That thing is sweet. Right, what's that? Oh, look. Huh. Another. See, now these should just be next to each other. Right? Here's another C3 Corvette. This one in a beautiful burgundy red. Oh, now this one's cool. Oh, okay. We've got special options on this car. Okay, so we've got Chevrolet on the side and on the windshield, and then the license plate says L82. Yeah, buddy, with those stripes. Yeah, that's got some options on it. What a bitchin' car. Yeah, you'd have drove that back in the day, you'd be hot shit, baby. Yeah, that's it. Everybody loves Corvette. It's easy to see why. What do we got here? Ooh, another Mercedes. Yeah, you saw the red one. Now I got the black one, the SL500. Now in this one in the red. Really red. Dang, look at that. Just a bright gloss red. Red as could be. Right? Those chrome wheels. A very 90s car for sure. Yeah. So the SL500 on the license plate. Nicely detailed. Look at that Mercedes emblem. Cool. Bitchin'. All right. What is this? Is this a Ford Probe? It is. It's a Ford Probe, but it's got a huge V8 sticking out of the hood. Look at that. Honestly, I would have liked it if it didn't have that. If it was just the Probe, that would be way cooler. But whatever. Look at the license plate. It says Blue by You. That's hilarious. I told a story, yeah, my buddy back in high school, like I said in the other video, he had Pro GT. It was one of the fastest cars in school, man. That thing went through like 3 transmissions. All right. And oh my God, you guys, the cream of the crop, the top 5 cars in this. Oh my goodness. Let me clean this thing off. Does it say what year this is? Is this a Mercedes or a Jaguar? This is a Jaguar XK120. It doesn't say what year it is. But when you see it, you'll understand why I'm wondering what year it is. There you go. Look at that old beauty. Golly, that is gloss jet black. It's almost hard to see. There's the chrome. Look at that. Golly, is that gorgeous. Right? The light just beams off that car. Golly, that is nice. I don't ever recall seeing that one. Golly, yeah, there's a light in my ceiling. What a gorgeous old car. Old Jaguar. And then here, hey, a car that I actually do have, but this is a different version of. Is a Ferrari F40. This is from 1988. Yeah, check it out in a bright yellow. Now, I've got another premium Matchbox Ferrari F40 that came in a special set. It was 4 cars. Let me think. There was a fastback Mustang and a 97 Corvette, the first year of the C5, and a Ford Aeromax rig in blue, and one other car. And but the yellow Ferrari F40, and I don't think it says F40 or has this symbol. It just has a frame. So I'll have to grab that off the shelf and compare them because they're definitely different. Yeah, because this one's got this shit all painted and whatnot, and the other one, the one I have, does not. But yeah, that's still bitching, man. Golly, look at that Huawei. And now, for one of the crown jewel in this whole thing, dude, you guys, what about a attack? Malfoy Purple Lamborghini Countach? Oh my god, that thing is awesome! In purple, one of my favorite colors. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Cannonball Run, Speed Zone. The Countach. Well, you see that big old spoiler from a mile away and knew exactly what that car was. Right? I've seen a Diablo. I've seen a Testarossa. I've seen many other exotic cars, Bugattis, McLarens. I've never seen a Countach in real life. I would love to see a real Countach. Absolute dream car. Golly, is that thing sick. All right, you guys. Well, that's the last car for those two jammers. $40 for those two jammers filled with old school premium shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys. And we all know that there's quite a bit more than $40 sitting here. Somebody fucked up big time, and I sure am glad they did. Yes, golly. I think this one is probably going to end up in my Pride rides. I got a little display thing up there. It's a cabinet with cool shelves in it, and it's glass, and it lights up. And I've got some very, very special cars in that one. So I think this one might end up in there because that thing, golly, that is just my absolute favorite. Not to rouse contempt with the other cars, the GTIs, the Cobras, the Fats, the Diablos, the RX-7. I mean, golly, it just goes and goes and goes, right, you guys? And then, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed checking that out. And then in my next video, I'll go ahead and give you a little preview. But I found this big box of Hot Wheels monster trucks. Yeah, 8 of them. Mainly for the Bigfoot, because I don't have this version of the Bigfoot. $20. Not bad. So you'll check those out in my next video. All right, cool, you guys. Well, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out all my cool shit. All right. And I got a couple other things too, because I really think that these jammers here is probably going to mark the end of an era for me. And I mean, if you look over here, that's just one of my parking lots, and it's full. This table over here, it's full, and then I've got a whole cool, like, display set up downstairs in my basement. Maybe I'll make a video and give you guys a walkthrough of my collection, and I've got boxes of shit. So, in lieu of that, hold on, let me set you guys down. I'm thinking I'm going to get back into building model cars. Yeah, and I got some over here. Tell me what y'all think. All right, so I bought these ones the other day. I'm thinking I'm going to build a replica of Harrison Ford's Hot Rod 55 Chevy from American Graffiti. Yeah, so I got these two. Yeah, I bought two of them. One's a 56, one's 55. I'm 90% sure his car was 55. But I'm going to use some of the parts and pieces from this one to make a replica of his car. But I will build the both of these. So that'd be cool. And then I got a Mercury Cougar and an old Kenworth rig as well. So I think I'm going to start building model cars. And you guys are welcome to join me along for that ride as well. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, like I told you before, you keep that pedal to the metal. And I'll see you all in the next bin. All right? Peace out. Thanks for watching.